You know, I'm starting to feel like most of my things about this that are comedic, I know I've pointed out many times that this wastes your time, but like, they're like, can we get on? I'm like, can we get on with it? And they're like, no, 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 we got to do this obscure thing. So, we've made tacos, we've moved lumber, all those sorts of things. Now we're going to be fixing fountains. The fountains in the area of the end city are broken, and we need to fix them. It's just, it's meaningful to the people. The fake dead people or whatever. They're it's meaningful to them. And the thing is, I keep saying fake dead people because they're not even like the souls of the dead. They're just like the memories of the souls of the dead. So you know what I mean? It's not like a ghost or anything. It's kind of is, but it's just like, I just think it's funny. It's like, man, we really care about this. It's really important that we go do this. I'm like, dude, we need to like get over there and do something about the current thing. It's like, no, man, could you just like maybe fix this fountain first? It's like, what? It's like, I'm now a handyman. I'm a fully come from full labor to just like handyman, and that's what we do now. So a minute ago, like, I wiped all the people in the area, but then I've realized there are at least 4 areas, which means I'm gonna have to do that 4 times or 3 more times. And not only that, I'm going to, now you might be noticing I'm an elephant, or in an elephant costume. That's because in this crucial time, we're really like in almost like in a race against the clock. Like, we're trying to stop the queen before she does the thing, but we can't do that because we're trying to like delete all these people. Well, we got to get to know them all first. We got to like hang out and powwow with them. Why? So now I'm dressed like an elephant. The writers are trying to do something here where they're trying to endear me to these people before we like erase them, but I do not care about them at all. I'm not trying to be mean. I just don't care. They're just memories. They don't matter. But I'm sure they think they matter. But even then, I've talked to some of the people and they're like, hey, hey, if things don't work out, they don't work out. And I'm like, even the people know. This is totally fine. It's not a big deal. And so we wipe it. And no one seemed super upset when we wiped the first one. Now, maybe it'll change with some of the other ones. But they're wasting my time. And they seem to be, I feel like they're just enjoying wasting my time, which is, it's like, this is becoming like Final Fantasy XIV, friendship is pain.
I mean, I'd shake my head if that wouldn't make the video, though. So, we've deleted people, we did all sorts of stuff. And now we're doing more menial chores. Cryle met her parents, I'm happy for her, I'm happy for you, son. But no, Cryle met her parents, and they're like, hey, could you, like, get us something cold? So now I'm on the quest for ice cream. Tacos? Man, it's nothing. Now we're questing for ice cream. Yeah. So now I'm learning about Kryle's people's past. It sounds like they came from a shard that was overcome with ice that used to not be. The thing I think is funny is it has 4 questions. Each one has you like light a fire on it. But the thing is, it can't even be content in like asking you basic questions. It also goes, it's like, if you think it's true, you're supposed to light it. If you don't, you're supposed to not light it. They don't even trust you to answer this question and not be an idiot. They literally tell you, it says, here's all the stuff at the bottom, right? And then if you go on, it says, I don't even have to guess. It's like, nothing in the statement was touched on the guide. You will need to find other sources to attest its veracity. It's like, I could just assume at that point to just say, no, it's not true, and move on from there. So it's like, they're giving you the answers to basic questions, like, true or false, hot things are hot. And it goes, I think hot things are hot. And then you go, oh, well, I guess I better turn on the flame then. Like, they can't, it's breaking my brain. I already said it before, I'm saying it again, it's breaking me in half. I stand corrected. It says this, but I thought it was giving me the answers because if you look at the tiles in the first room, it will give you the answer here. But if you, like me, only read the first one, then it will not. So what this means is they're making me do homework. Because that's what I want, man. I want to do homework. Please, more homework. That's what I asked for in my game I paid a subscription for and paid for. The memes write themselves. We've shut down all the little things, and now we gotta go stop Sphene. And to do so, we can't just go in, so we need to separate our souls and go into her artificial world. Guys, if you die in the game, you die in real life. So I'm right here at the end, pretty much, of 7.0. What a ride it's been. Unfortunately, I'm out of time right now because they're going to start emergency maintenance for the second time this week.
in in like 15 minutes, so I don't think I have time for it. But it's just like they kept doing all these flashbacks because Fiend turned herself into a giant robot, which, you know, okay, giant robot. I mean, chicks take giant robots, I guess. But they want me to care, and I really just don't care. Like, I'm just so much a warmonger on this. I'm like, let's whoop her ass, and then let's get going. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to do any more of this. I will say though, so I had my companions with me, and the robot's like, you guys all have to go, and so it like grabbed Grahatia Kryle and then like teleported him out. And then walk Clement, and she looks at me, and I'm like, do it. Like, please teleport. And then she's teleported her away, and I was like, yes. So once again, totally going along with the villains, totally in. You know, I'll whoop her robot ass, but it's still like, you know, I give her a high five on the way out. You know, it's like, hey, you have to die, but thanks for giving me a break. You know what I mean? Bruh, the tropes. The tropes. Okay, so first thing I want to say is I just got through the trial that was there. I gotta say, one of the things that's crazy is they finally like pushed the difficulty back up, but I've been living in like Easy Street for so long that like I'm actually kind of, it made me bad at the game. So it's like, cause I haven't had to actually try since like Heaven's Ward probably. And then here we are, it's like, oh, there's like a billion dodges and you got like a million mechanics and you gotta pay attention. I'm like, I haven't had to pay attention in 7 years, man. Like, what are you doing? And it's just such a funny thing to have such a contrast between, like, you have this dog water story, and then you go into the trials, and the trials and the dungeons are actually like loosely somewhat challenging. I'm not saying they're like actually challenging to anybody that's worth their salt, but for someone like me who's kind of a casual and just has been playing for a long time, I just think it's funny. But this whole your voice reached me, dude. Just because, like, I like anime as much as the next guy, and I know I've said this, but, like, man, this is the laziest writing I have seen in years. People want to complain about, like, them recycling ideas from old Final Fantasies. At least when they do that, for the most part, not including here. Like, I don't know, like, the Golbez and Zero thing, it was at least interesting. And, like, I was like, alright, I like to see Zero grow as a character. I'm interested in that, at least. I don't care about you, and I don't care about you. I want you to go away. And it's like, I would have recorded it because the dialogue during the trial was so bad. I'm just like, I think I might have actually died once because I was rolling my eyes so hard. And then just like fumble, like, I was like, I'm not looking at the screen because my eyes are rolling so hard. And here we are. We're like at the end, and it's just like, they're like, all right, let's really crown it off, baby. Let's go. Bro, this expansion has more crying than, like, I have seen no less than, like, what, 5 to 7 instances of people crying about stuff in this expansion. Like, oh, people are allowed to feel. Yeah, people are allowed to feel, but, like, dude, you don't need to, like, what is this? This isn't like your therapy session. You don't need to cry every turn. Not every character needs to be bawling out and, like, shedding, let me bear your feelings. Like, that was a thing. Another thing is, like, when What's-Her-Face came in, she had to, like, literally break back in. I was like, man, you banished her out, and I was so jazzed, and now you're back to this. It's like, no. Cool, I'm glad you gave me a key. I have no idea what I was saying. Oh, no, it's Fiend, not that. This broad, goodbye. Goodbye. This broad can go. Goodbye.
Farewell, my beloved Alexandria.
Yeah, okay. And there you go. We've what a ride. I like that now this entire area. Oh, we gotta have dialogue.
And the endless departed for oblivion's embrace.
Yeah, I don't care. No, it's just like, it's a dead city now. It's like there's like trees planted in a dead city, and there's nothing there. So I'm glad that they could have like Aether Currents that I will invariably have to go back and get. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. I mean, the thing I think also funny is, just as like a small nitpick, there are NPCs that want to talk to you still, and I'm like, they should have been deleted with everybody else because they're endless. But now everything's gone. It's like, but they're still there, and I'm just like, I don't know, just like it's like a little nitpicky thing, right? Like why is it still like that? But no, what a ride, I tell you. So final cap comments before Wally's going through credits. I did find one other thing that was really hilarious. So they went back and they told the people in Solution 9 about the fact the Queen died, and of course there was more crying. And I was like, oh yeah, everyone wept. And I'm like, wow, everyone wept. I'm so surprised. Please don't tell me that everyone wept. And then, you know, whatever, Aaron Vel, or whatever was it? Why can't I think of his name all of a sudden? Whatever, doesn't matter. Anyway, dude is like sitting there and he's narrating and everything. And then it goes, yeah, they told him they were really not sure about the little lizard kid being the king. And also further not sure about the fact that Clement is going to be like the guy, right? She's going to be like the one watching over him. And they go, but you know, everything was okay because they were told their life would change in no way whatsoever. And I'm not exaggerating. They're like, yeah, they had no effect on their life at all. And I'm thinking, you mean the life in which they eat souls to have no fear of death, in which people are like basically turned into Soylent Green soul mix to keep themselves from dying? That's not going to change at all. There's no change to that at all. None whatsoever. So, yeah. So I just, yeah, I don't know. There might be more to this after this, but I think this has got to be the end. So, you know, thanks for watching and thanks for enjoying the comedy tour. Epilogue. I'm doing the Monster Hunter quest. I'm already having a better time than I've had the entire time that I was playing Dawntrail, because I'm cooking meats and I'm hanging out with a cool cat, and that is a cool thing, because this is all it takes is one cool cat instead of another cat.